What is up, PMPb? This is Shivy here, and most of you guys most likely do not know me, but I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 15. I upload Pokemon battles. I really dig Pokemon, and I live in Cali. I don't know what else you guys want to know, but that's really all I can say. Gonna send out my Tangrowth here, knowing it's a good lead until I see this freaking thing. Obviously, I was gonna lead with that, but I don't want to take a U-turn or a possible hidden power ice to the face. So I'm going to switch out here knowing J-Walk can take any move this guy has. And he's going to go for the U-turn here, gets switch advantage. Going to go to Swampert here to set up his rocks. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump knowing that he's going to, switch into something. And it's going to do damage to something. But unfortunately, I do miss. Doesn't matter too much. Probably wouldn't have done anything at all. He's going to set up his Stealth Rocks here as I switch out. And I switch out to Tangrowth just to see if he's got Ice Beam or not. And he's going to switch out here, kind of telling me, maybe he's either fearing the Power Whip or the Ice Beam. But apparently he predicts the Sleep Powder, which is very good on his part. Goes out into his Buckshot thing to take to get the attack raise, which sucks, but it doesn't matter too much. After leftovers and stuff, it still looks to be like a 4-hit KO, even after an attack boost, which is really great. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, and it does over half. I'm very surprised at that. And I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice again. And I guess he was thinking that it's either Hidden Power Fighting or Fire. So he's going to send out his Rotom Fan form. But it's also going to be a 2 KO. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to switch in because that thing is faster. And he does have the Air Slash, obviously. So Pauly D can take both of his stab moves. And I'm going to switch him in because it is very safe to do that. And he's going to have to switch out. Obviously, now I want to take a T-Bolt to the face. And going to go into his Swampert here. Pretty good prediction on his part, except I over-predict, go for the Shadow Ball, and it does a good amount of damage. Not as much I was hoping for because I am Specs, but any damage is good enough, I guess. So I'm going to go to my Shake It here, and he predicts that very nicely, goes for the Ice Beam, and that is completely shocks me. I'm just like, crap, and I still live it, which is good. I go for the Sleep Powder here, and unfortunately it misses, which is very terrible for me because after the Sleep Powder miss, he's going to be able to get it off an Ice Beam and finish me off, which sucks because Tangrowth is my defensive wall and I lost him early in the game. And I think at this point it's still 6-5 now, so this is not good. I'm going to go into my J-Wa here, knowing his last move is most likely Earthquake, and I can really take anything from this guy. He's going to switch out here, I guess predicting Hydro Pump, but I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp instead, which is good because this Buckshot here can give me some sort of a problem because of its large, somewhat large move pool, access to Jump Kick, Wild Charge, and all that stuff. So he's going to whip the Horn Leech here. I know I can take it, which is why I stay in because of the, the burn. And I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball here, stupidly forgetting that this thing's part normal. That was just a moment where I'm just like, oh man, that's embarrassing. Wow. Very unbelievable for me, but I'm going to have to switch out here because I can't do crap to it. Going to go into Heracross here. Heracross can definitely take a Horn Leech, a burnt Horn Leech. And I could scare him out with close combat. And I completely forgot about his Chandelier. I would have gone for the Stone Edge if I, remembered, but oh well. And the Chandelier is obviously going to take no damage from close combat. And let's see here. Gonna switch out here. Obviously, I want to take the Fire move. Gonna go into my what's this thing called? Zoroark. I know that he was gonna over-predict me, predicting me to go into Pringles or J-Wild here to take the Fire move. And I go into my Zoroark here to take the Shadow Ball. Gonna go for the Night Daze here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill from this point. Super effective, max special attack. It does kill. That's very good. He's gonna send out his Rotom Fan. And I'm going to put the Sucker Punch here. I don't think he was predicting that, but I do got it. And that thing's down, which is good because now I'm starting to catch up. And I've still got a chance at this. I'm going to go on his Golduck here. And I think that Golduck's base speed, I guess, is a little higher because I don't see why he would switch it in unless the base speed was higher or he was Scarf. But I'm going to send out my J-Wa here to take the water move, and he predicts me, goes for the Hidden Power, either Grass or Electric. I'm hoping for Electric, so I switch on to Jolteon. But it is Grass. Doesn't matter too much because I can still outspeed and go for the Thunderbolt. And I think take another Hidden Power Grass from that point. So I'm going to go over the Thunderbolt here, and he's going to predict that. I didn't want to over-predict. I'm really in no position to over-predict right now. I'm standing good. So which is why I just went straight for the Thunderbolt. Gonna go into my J-Wow here, basically as Death Otter, or you know, just to take the Ice Beam hit and possibly get off a Will-O-Wisp. But he's smart, goes for the Earthquake, and that is gonna take out my J-Wow or my Boodoo-Gero, Jellicent, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna have to switch in my Nazi here, which is my Zoroark. And the reason why I think it's named Nazi, you know, my thing, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks a lot like a Nazi to me. It's got the hand up, it's black and red. You know, the Nazi sign, black, red, and white. But, you know, whatever, I just might be crazy. Gonna go for the Night Days here. I was hoping for two things right there, an accuracy drop and a miss, and I get both, which is freaking incredible. Like, I did not think that was happening, and then I get a crit on top of that, which is very unfortunate for him. But, you know, crap happens sometimes. So he's gonna go for the Fake Out here, definitely gonna take me out. And I'm a little bit scared of this Kajundo, because if it, you know, it's just very scary for me, because I think it could take a T-Bolt from this point, and it does, which sucks. And he's gonna get off a, oh, he's got the Focus Sash, which is why obviously he could not take a T-Bolt. But he's gonna go for the U-turn here, and Rocks is very important to have. You guys always have him. I did not have him in this team because I made it in a rush, and I'm dumb. He's gonna send his Buckshot here. I get the switch advantage, so I'm gonna send in my Heracross. Gonna go for the close combat, knowing that it's gonna do good damage to anything since he doesn't have the Chandelier anymore. And close combat is obviously gonna be a KO from that point. I'm looking good right now. I do have a Scarf. This bitch is Scarfed. And looking at his last two Pokemon, which is Golduck, which quite possibly might be Scarfed, I can still outspeed. Gonna go for the close combat here, and a one-hit KOs it because of a crit that might have mattered, might have not. I don't know Golduck's stats too well, but you know, oh well, because he sends out Weasel and goes for the Fake Out here, and that gets a crit. I don't know if that mattered either, because Heracross doesn't have great defense, but who knows? That made just everything very interesting. It is a 1-1 right now. I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch here, and it does kill. I wasn't exactly sure if it would because of the resistance, but it does. And that was a great game. I hope you guys enjoyed my narrations. I am new. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Peace.